All right, so we're diving deep today into some pretty big news for anyone following cricket, especially if you're interested in what's happening over in Asia. We're talking about a change at the top, the Asian Cricket Council, or ACC, and we've got their official announcement to break it all down.
Yeah, we're looking at a new president of the ACC as of today, April 3rd, 2025, and that's Mohsin Naqvi. So probably a familiar name if you keep up with Pakistani cricket. He's been leading the Pakistan Cricket Board, the PCB, as chairman since February of last year.
So moving from running the PCB to the whole ACC, that's a big step up, right?
Oh, absolutely it is. And he's taking over for Shami Silva, who's been the president up until now, who's also the president of Sri Lanka cricket. So yeah, this is a huge shift for Asian cricket.
Well, even the ACC themselves, they're calling this a new chapter of leadership for Asian cricket, which, that just kind of makes you wonder what they've got planned, right? Like, what could this new chapter actually look like?
Well, it's interesting because, Naqvi released a statement right after the announcement, and he talks about feeling really honored. And he emphasizes that his focus is going to be on unlocking new opportunities to kind of elevate Asian cricket even further.
So it sounds like he's really coming in with a focus on, forward momentum, trying to find new ways to really grow the sport.
Yeah, I think that ambition is definitely something to keep an eye on. And another thing he really stressed in his statement was the importance of working closely with all the different member boards, which you have to consider the sheer diversity of all the cricketing nations involved in the ACC. So that collaborative approach is going to be key.
Absolutely. And we did also hear from the outgoing president, Shami Silva. He expressed his gratitude, for the support he received during his time. And he seems pretty confident that Naqvi's the right person to, keep the ACC successful. So, it sounds like a pretty smooth transition, at least from the outside. But it also makes me wonder, what kind of a foundation is Naqvi actually inheriting here?
That's a really important question to consider. And Silva actually directly acknowledged the work of his predecessor, Jay Shah, probably a familiar name to a lot of our listeners since he's the current chairman of the ICC. And Silva gave Shah credit for something pretty significant, securing the highest ever value for the ACC Asia Cup commercial rights.
Wow, so that's basically a huge influx of investment into Asian cricket, right?
Exactly. It means there's more money now than ever before flowing into the game across the whole region. And that's money that can be used for all kinds of things, development, infrastructure, all sorts of stuff.
So that's a pretty major achievement for Naqvi to be stepping into then.
It definitely is. And on top of that, Silva also highlighted the fact that a new pathway event structure was introduced under Shah's leadership.
Now remind me, what exactly does that cover again?
Sure. So basically, this structure is all about nurturing talent at the grassroots level across Asia. It's about creating a more solid pipeline for future cricketers. So you can think of it like building a really strong base for the entire pyramid of Asian cricket.
Oh, okay. I see. So it's not just about focusing on those big tournaments. It's about cultivating the next generation of talent.
Right, exactly. And Naqvi himself actually referred to Asia as the heartbeat of world cricket in one of his statements, which really underlines just how central the ACC is.
It really does. I mean, the ACC, it's not just some administrative body. Its decisions have a ripple effect. They influence how cricket grows and how popular it becomes all over the world because, Asia has such a massive fan base and so much incredible talent.
Absolutely. So, any change at the top of the ACC is going to be felt far and wide.
All right, so let's just bring it all together for everyone. Mohsin Naqvi is the new president of the Asian Cricket Council. He's taking over from Shami Silva. And he's made it clear that his focus is on growth and collaboration. And it seems like he's inheriting a role where there's already been, significant commercial success and they've put these developmental structures in place.
Yep, that's pretty much the long and short of it. He's got a really strong foundation to build on, and it'll be fascinating to see how his vision for new opportunities unfolds in the years to come.
And that brings us to our final thought for all of you out there. Asia is undeniably at the heart of the global cricket scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how might this new leadership at the ACC, building on these existing, commercial wins and these developmental frameworks, how might it shape the future of the sport, both within Asia and on a global scale? It's something to think about as this new chapter gets underway. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive today.
It's been a pleasure.